ready to go. First pitch home is inside for ball one.
Beneficial for some of the right-handed bats in that Astros lineup.
This one's popped up behind first base. Vinny Pasquantino makes the call and the catch right on the foul line in fair territory. Pena pops up to start this game. Count here 1-2. And hits this one in the air to left center field. Moving over to his right is Kyle Isbell to put it away for out number 2. They have struggled offensively.
100%. There we go.
That's well struck to center field. Isbell will watch this one go off the wall. The best swing of the weekend for Yordan Alvarez. Hits a missile to the base of the wall in right center.
That's what we want to see a little more of. Vertical drop in the bottom of the zone if it's right. That was a changeup.
Comes back to get Christian Walker. You can see the frustration as he fires the helmet down after the strikeout to end the first. Is in right field, and Kyle Isbell plays center field and bats ninth. First pitch home is 96 for a strike. As Hunter Brown tries to.
Good pitching, and if Hunter Brown's making some good pitches, and so is Bubic across the way, you got to give him the strikes.
That ball's into center field for a base hit, so Jonathan India with a leadoff single here for Kansas City in the bottom of the first. A couple of hits early. There goes the runner. The pitch is down. The throw is on the money. Brendan Rodgers with a tag. Yainer Diaz guns down Jonathan India for the first out. Called third. Beautiful. Strike. 99 at the bottom of the zone. Diesel striking out Witt Jr. for the second out. Garcia, they all had 2 hits when he faced 14 batters in that outing.
Wow.
This is a whole different Hunter Brown, though. The 2025 version has 2 strikeouts in the first. That's popped up on the infield. Vinny Pasquantino in foul territory. Puts it away for the first out of the inning. Good walk. Cam has shown some quality plate discipline early in his career. He draws a 1-out walk here. DeZenzo with a soft line drive, caught at second base by Michael Massey. Cam gets back to first, 2 away. Swinging and miss, down goes Rodgers. Both innings ending with a strikeout for Bubic. He has 2 in the game.
He can go with whatever pitch is working that, on that particular day, changing the game plan as he goes.
Pretty well struck by Salvador Perez off the wall, gets past Zach DeZenzo. That allowed Perez to cruise into second with a stand-up double. Salvi hitting one off the wall in left field. Ray's trying to steal a base. This ball hit into left field. DeZenzo backs up a few steps. Salvi's going to tag, but it's got to be a bluff. It is. That's out number 1 here in the second. Michael hits it pretty well into right center field. Chaz on the move, though. Runs it down for out number 2. As good as Jake Myers is in center field, and he's elite, top 5. Got him. Pulled the string with a changeup that had Kevin Biggio out in front. Hunter with 3 strikeouts in the game. There's a ball into right field. That is going to be down for a hit. The stash might stay for a little while longer as Chaz is a leadoff base runner here in the third. Chaz on first base has 1 stolen base on the year. Pena going after the first one, sends it to center. Played there by Isbell for out number 1. Julia. Pitch to hit. He does take it down and in.
3-1, 3-0 changeup.
How about that? So 2 on with 1 out. Position. That ball's hammered deep to center field. All the way back is Isbell looking up. That's a 3-run shot to straightaway center. Yordan Alvarez puts 3 on the board. The Astros snap their 26-inning scoreless streak, and it's 3-0 Houston.
Sweet swing and air, Yordan. That is beautiful. Sometimes you just got to nurture the hope that there is hope, and that big man brought a lot of hope with a 3-run jack to center. 436-footer. The only man that can make this place look small.
This is going to be a fun reaction in the dugout because this dugout's been waiting for something positive to celebrate.
Where's Doobie? He has to be impressed by that one. There it is. He's hit today have been absolutely annihilated.
On the ground to short. Bobby Witt Jr. is there. 2 outs in the inning.
Back to that swing from Yordan. Got a pitch up and elevated. That posture looks beautiful, and the balance was on point. That swing is pure when he stays through it. 110.6 off the bat, 436 feet.
This ball hit into center field, slicing a bit, but Isbell covers a lot of ground out there and puts it away on Yainer Diaz to end the inning. At Dyken Park against the Tigers. Then back to the Midwest. 3-pitch strikeout for Hunter Brown. That is strikeout number 4 for the first 8 hitters have gone down on strikes. 5 starts have been away from Dyken Park. This ball into center field. Chas McCormick thought about going for a diving attempt. Instead, he'll play it into a single as he traps the ball on one short hop. And that's a 4-pitch walk. So Hunter issues his first walk of the game, and that's 2 on. Got him. Big strikeout for Hunter Brown as he gets Bobby Witt Jr. for the second time. Called third strike, bottom of the zone. Hunter Brown pitches around first and second with 1 out, striking out Witt Jr. and Pasquantino. More swings like we just saw in that 3rd inning. Swing and a miss. Cam Smith goes down on strikes. 1 out here in the 4th. After George singled to start the 2nd inning of that last start. Ball lofted into right. Drew Waters is there. 2 outs in the inning. Brendan Rodgers bats, 2 outs, nobody on. He grounds 1 to short. Bobby Witt Jr. on 3 hops will make the play across for the first 1-2-3 inning of the game for Chris Bubich. Hit it 111 miles an hour. This time he skies 1 to right. Cam Smith coming in towards the line. Puts it away for out number 1 in the 4th. Brown, who has 6 strikeouts already in this game. This ball towards left. That's going to be down for a hit right in front of Zach DeZenzo. Michael Massey has a 1-out base hit to left. Hit number 4 allowed by Hunter. Was going to look ugly for a while, but he has come back with 2 good outings against them starting today and also in his last start at Dyken Park last year. Garcia goes down looking. That is broken bat towards second. Rodgers will have to make the play to first in time to get Biggio. That is 28 consecutive scoreless for Hunter Brown. He's top 5 all time now.
Yeah, he's probably laughing at some of the at-bats. I mean, I give him credit for go Chazzy Fuzz.
Chas McCormick bidding for a base hit. He's 2 for 2. The new stash is working. Can he go for 3? Nope. He's going to break it down at second base, but he's got a single and a double with the new look mustache. That ball's into left field. That'll be down for a hit. McCormick will be waved around. He's going to score. Jeremy Pena, an RBI single. Now the ball gets away from second, and Jeremy takes advantage with nobody covering. 4-0 Astros, and Pena in a scoring position with some heads-up base running. No. Why would we? Ground ball to short for the first out. There for the highest ever at Kauffman Stadium. That was a lefty that did not want to face Yordan Alvarez.
Nope.
That's the old unintentional, intentional walk. 4-pitch. And he goes down on strikes here for out number 2. Bubich picks up strikeout number 4. Yainer hits the ball to center. Isbell is there, and that'll do it for the Astros in the 5th. They do get a run on a couple of hits. Well, there you go. Change up again. Swinging strike. 8 strikeouts now for Hunter of his first 13 outs. Towards short. Ooh, Pena picked it clean. That was a sharply hit baseball. One of the better contacts of the day against Hunter, but out number 2.
As they saying, you feel better? You look better.
Well, India has been a tough out for Hunter Brown. He's on base for the third time today. Hunter still looking for that first clean inning.
Looking on the fastball and then got him to swing at the changeup.
That's a fair ball. That's a 19-game hitting streak, and DeCenzo's going to have to hustle to keep the scoreless streak alive. He will not be able to. The scoreless streak will be over for Hunter Brown. RBI double for Bobby Witt Jr. makes it a 4-1 game. Ground ball right to the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. The streak is over, but the lead remains intact as Hunter Brown gets through the fifth inning with a 4-1 lead. Darryl Kyle and now Hunter, number 5. Cam goes down on strikes. First out here in the sixth inning. And he and Hunter have pretty similar numbers. Ball slowly hit. That's going to be trouble with Zach Speed. Zach easily getting in there for an infield hit. Rogers skies one to left. Jonathan India backing up. This ball almost to the warning track and left. And that's out number 2. Rogers flies out to left. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday series. Chaz loops one into left, and that ball is going to be in for a hit. Chaz McCormick is 3 for 3. Chaz with the new look, and yes, he touched the mustache. That ball is going to be a base hit, and that's going to score at least one. Chaz is on the move. In comes DeCenzo. Chaz being waved home. Jeremy Pena has a 3 RBI day, and the Astros lead this game 6-1. There's a sharply hit baseball, but on one hop, Bobby Witt's there. Takes his time to throw a strike for the final out of the inning. But the Astros add to their lead. Salvador Perez, Michael Massey, Michael Garcia. Over the head of Jeremy Pena, down for a hit. Salvador Perez is 2 for 3. And the Royals have put the highest hit total on Hunter Brown. Ground ball to the right side. Rogers to Pena for 1, and the turn for a double play. Just what Hunter Brown needed. Got him. 6 more innings for Hunter Brown. Gives up just 1 run. What a brilliant 6 starts to the beginning. A home run, a 3-run shot, snapped a 26-inning scoreless streak for the Astros offense. This one on the ground to Vinny Pasquantino, and Yordan retired for the first time. First game of their doubleheader. Walker down on strikes for the 3rd time today, and the frustration continues for Christian. 2 away in the inning. How Joe Espada could line it up. We'll see if he chooses to pitch those guys in a 6-1 game. Yainer hits the ball well to right, all the way back to the wall. It's gone! Yainer Diaz has his 2nd home run of the season, both against lefties. This one out the other way to make it a 7-1 Astros lead.
That's pretty impressive with that wind blowing from right field in. And he hits a nice little stinger out to right field at 104.6. Shoots it over that right field wall into the Royals bullpen. Big swing from Yainer. Put a charge into that one.
For the 3rd. Ball towards the middle. Massey is there. Makes the play for the final out of the inning. But the Astros add to their total. They have scored a run. There's a base hit, so Biggio has his first hit of the game. And his first hit this season as a Royal against the lefty leadoff base runner for Kansas City. They've had batting right-handed for the first time. Struck out a couple of times against Hunter. A little tapper. King's going to have to make a good play. His throw in time to get Waters by less than a step. Ryan King gets out number 1. That ball's going to be down for a hit into right center field. Being held up at 3rd is Kevin Biggio. Respect being shown. That ball on the left coming on to DeCenzo, and he'll make a sliding catch. That'll score a run, but a good play by Zach for the 2nd out. It's now a 7-2 game on the sac fly by Jonathan India. The hits column with the Astros 9. Called 3rd strike. Bobby Witt Jr. not happy with that call by C.B. Bucknor, and that'll be it for the Royals in the 7th. 1 run on 2 hits. Royals pitcher today. Senzo goes down on strikes, 1 out here in the 8th. This ball on the ground. Witt Jr. is there. 2 outs in the inning. Then went on to Millersville. Oh, it's not going to be a 4-hit game unless it takes a bad hop. The mustache retired for the first time today. A 1-2-3 inning for Jonathan Bolin here in the 8th. Kino leading off. 0-2 pitch grounded towards the middle, but Pena, oh, look out, he slipped, but he stays with it. Jeremy went down to the ground, but got right back up to make the play for out number 1. 2 here, 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. On the ground, Paredes to his left takes care of this one, and there's 2 away. So 16 pitches, 15 sliders. This one skied in the air to left. Chas McCormick back on it. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Stephen Okert. That was so good. A little punch shot into right, going out the second baseman. And a new second baseman into the game now. And a run scored, trying to continue a 5-game hitting streak, but doesn't look like he's going to, as India makes the play for out number 2. So there's basically 3 choices. Yordan's got a home run, 3 RBIs, and a double, but he made it out in this inning. Jeremy Pena made it out in this inning. Chas didn't have an at-bat, but may have won. So they are now 18-10. Tarek Skubal getting the job done. That'll be a lofted base hit just over the head of Isaac Paredes. Michael Garcia going to second. Chas McCormick's throw, not quite in time. Garcia has the leadoff double here in the 9th. In the air to right, Cam Smith comes on. Garcia is not going to go anywhere. He stays at second. There's one away in the 9th.
Of suppressing the offense.
Oh, they're going to get a run here. It's going to be a 7-3 game. Drew Waters picks up an RBI double, maybe a triple. Here comes the throw, no throw. Waters has a triple here. So a couple of extra base hits against Taylor Scott, making it a 7-3 game in the 9th. Oh, pop up. Back goes Brendan Rodgers, not very deep. Rodgers will spin to make the throw home to make sure Waters doesn't score. Good play by Brendan, keeping the runner at third for the second out. Into center field, Jake Myers will make his first play of the day, and that's an Astros victory. 7-3 the final score. The Astros got a game here in Kansas City, snap a 5-game losing streak at Kauffman Stadium, and Blummer, some much-needed offense showed up today.
Yeah, today is what we call a salvage. And a lot of the reason for that was very good starting pitching from Hunter Brown, allowing the Astros to figure out what to do offensively, and they figured it out in a big way with Yordan Alvarez going out there and driving in 3. Kind of inspired this offense to this W.